Hello, dear all, and I warmly welcome you to BJ's channel. My name is Ezekiel, and I'm a student in second year of English at Peleforo Compubari University, located in the northern parts of Cote d'Ivoire, precisely or exactly in Caribbean. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. At the end of this video, after watching this video, you just click on like and then you subscribe to the channel. And today our burning question is about prostitution. We're gonna speak actually about prostitution. And at the first sight, when people hear about prostitution, they see such a really bad thing. And let's say that first of all, let us keep in our mind that prostitution is is the fact of getting laid with someone in order to get any kind of material or to get some money. So let us go now to the root to know a bit how this kind of thing occurs in our societies. Prostitution, first of all, occurs in our society because of poverty. There are some girls who are so poor, and where does the poverty come from? Just because sometimes they are in a very poor families, because they are orphans, so they don't know how to take care of family. Sometimes they get some little children, some little brothers or sisters, and they don't know how to take care of them. They are so suffering, so they are obliged to get involved in such kind of practice. This is the matter. So let's say that there are many girls who are really suffering from this kind of things, in this kind of situation, without any father, without any mother, but they're suffering. This is the first step. And second of all, there are some girls who gets involved in such kind of practice, such kind of bad practice, unpurposely. Unpurposely, in case the relatives who live maybe in other countries, they just come and deceive them, because maybe they are in the country that they are living in bad conditions. So just when people come to them to say that we get some jobs there, they are obliged to go. Alright, so I take advantage to tell you this story told by one of the early kids that I just succeed to talk with her a bit to scan, so that you know a bit how they get involved in this. This is the question I asked her. I asked her, do you really like the job you're doing? And she said, no, never. Even every night she uses to cry, to weep in night, because this is not she planned for her life. It is true that the situation was very difficult, but she didn't plan to be this way. So I asked her now, how did things happen so that you come here? If you say that you don't like it, so what are you doing? And she told me that she was in the country there, living in a very rough condition, and I can say above all things, this condition or the difficulty was based on a father, because a father doesn't like her. A father neglected her. He neglects her so much, so she didn't get any parent, because the father says he can't take care of her. Only a grandpa who loves her there. So she was there, and her father's sister or her father's cousin came to the country. I'm not going to mention any name, just because to avoid further problems. I don't want any problem with anybody. That's why I'm not going to mention any name, right? All right. So when her auntie came to the country, she told her, she asked her, she made a kind of proposal of jobs, that where she came from, there are a lot of jobs there. Like for example, serving or working bar or working in a hotel, working in a lot of things, job related to this kind of things again, for example. And when the she tried to deceive her this way, she didn't want to come in the first sight, but she said this can be a bite at a cherry because she's suffering here. So this is a plum job. She's going to jump on this opportunity because her aunt cannot deceive her at all. So as she believed that a auntie cannot deceive her at all, so she just trusted her auntie, and she came. She, I think, moved to our country with her auntie. And the ground that she's come here so that to get a job. All right. So, and this is the way. And her auntie, in order to take her and to hide her, so that to be really far from her country and not to get any contact there, she simply told her to avoid telling everything to her parents there, just to tell them that they are going to look for a job somewhere, but they didn't say the country. And they get now in our country here, and here, as soon as they arrive in the country, and her auntie just told her that, oh, so we are now here. Before you come here, I lavishly wasted money because of you to make your papers, to make a lot of things so that you come here, to take the plane from our country to this country. So you get to give me back this money that I lavishly wasted. And the auntie, I think the girl, the young girl, she couldn't do anything at all. Simply, she started crying. That's not what you told me. You just told me to come here to work. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me to come here so that to do the second job. So how am I going to give back your money? I didn't ask you to come here to make me come here. And she said, the way you are going to earn money so that you give back my money, it is only through giving your body to people who get money, so that you get a lot of money, so that you give my money back. And I warn you, you owe me 5 million. 5 million francs. 5 million. So, and the last time I discussed with this girl, she told me that she gave back 2.5 million. 2.5 million to her. So 1.5 million remains or left. So you see, she didn't know at the first sight, at the beginning, she didn't know that she was coming to do such job. That auntie get them or got her involved in this practice unknowingly. So to tell to all my sisters, all my brothers, all my friends, and I focus on sisters, before setting your foot in something, just know very well what you're doing, what you're gonna take, what you're gonna do. Know it very well. You gotta figure out what you're going to do so that to avoid further problems. Now she's delicate, and she can't, I think, do anything. Every day when she sees me, oh, I'm tired of this job. I'm really tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to move. If somebody can help me to move from here. I say, me as well. I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. I think special so that to help her. Just praying for her. So this is the bit. And there are other girls beside this, or in addition to that, they get involved in prostitution just because of the fashion. When I see their friends getting a lot of things, for example, very good handbags, or very good ways, many things, yeah, very good getting money, living at ease, maybe big houses, or some big screen, some TVs, a lot of things this way. They ask to their friend, how do you do to get enough money that way to buy this kind of things for yourself? And they say to them, this is the job that we do. And simply, when they see, they say, so this job looks so promising. So, and they just get involved in it to start doing this. So, dear friends, just to tell you that Prostitution, it is things spread in all over the world, but how to struggle against it. Prostitution to prostitution is linked a lot of consequences. The deformation. When I mean deformation, when you see the prostitute who took a very long time in that job, their belly is really sparse, big belly, and their ass is really going there, and their belly are really sparse, little house, big spot or spot belly. So to tell you that it has a lot of consequences. The physical deformation, a lot of disease, and you can't get any married, you can't get any husband anymore because you are so thin, you are so fade now. You faded away. You see. So to tell you, dear parents, because at the end of this deformation, I think it is only death. When you get involved in this kind of practice, it is death that is waiting for you. So, dear parents, a solution: take care of your children. Take care of them. Well educate them on sexual education, any kind of education you get to give to your children. Because you get to have and you get to love them. When you don't love them, they can be involved in this kind of parties. And the government as well, you get to fight against poverty. You get to get against poverty because there are so many poor people. So this is a bit I get to tell you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you really like it, because in very soon we're going to publish some courses. All right. So subscribe to my channel. You get a lot of stories here, a lot of things, any kind of information, you will get them here. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much. Just we keep in touch, and I think we'll enjoy one another with one another. So just goodbye to you, and I just hope that we're gonna be together. Don't forget to subscribe. I thank all my subscribers. Thank you for your encouragement, and I want you to make some suggestion so that because I want to be so good, and with your suggestion I will go ahead. So thank you. Make any kind of suggestion that you want, and me, I will take them into account so that to make the video very well. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you. We keep in touch. I'm really proud of you. Proud. Okay.